Okay, I wrote this story 6 years ago for Emmy, when I used to feed her in the high chair. All right, everybody ready? Now you gotta use your imagination, make the words come alive, okay?
Okay.
You need the speaker, the mic a little closer. So
Oh, yeah.
Help her out, Joe. You got it?
Okay now? Is that right? Okay. Once upon a time, not so very long ago, there was a little girl named Michelle. Her big sister Katie and her oldest friend Renee called her Shell, which is almost Michelle. Shell was almost the bestest little girl in the whole wide world. She seemed like a real fairy princess, almost. Michelle lived on the beach with her mommy and daddy in a house that almost looked like a sandcastle. And as we all know, sandcastles are decorated with shells. When Katie came home from school, as soon as she stepped through the door, she would always say, "I want to see Shell." Living on the beach was great, but sometimes it was very tiring. Every day, children came to swim in the ocean or play in the sand, and of course they would yell, "I want to see Shell." Shell, being the thoughtful little girl that she is, would say to Renee, "Let's go outside." Shell would say hi and try to play with as many kids as she possibly could, but at the end of the day, Shell would hear a child crying as they left to go home. "I want to see Shell." One night, as Michelle lay in her bed gazing out the window at the stars in the sky, she saw a shooting star. So she made a wish. This is what she wished. "Shooting star in the sky, help me make the kids not cry." The shooting star told the wind about Michelle's wish. The wind told the waves in the ocean. So they came up with a plan to help Shell. As the wind blew over the water, the current would push all the seashells to the part of the ocean where the waves could easily carry the seashells to the beach. To this day, Michelle still lives on the beach in the house that looks like a sandcastle, almost. Shell still goes outside to play in the sand or swim in the ocean with the kids every day when she hears them saying, "I want to see Shell." Her bestest friend Renee still comes over to see Shell on the beach in her sandcastle house. And because of Michelle's wonderful wish, the beaches all over the world are filled with seashells. So any kid who says, "I want a seashell," can have a seashell when they When they hold the seashell to their ear, they can hear the ocean repeating the promise of Michelle's wish. Like I said, she was a fairy princess almost.